You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
your mind can't conceive. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Instant summer and girls that swirl to the music. Nights over Egypt. Women Elohim wear veils to be seen by no one, no one, no one. Take a caravan across the Sudan, Sahara beside. It's just a mirage, oasis in the sand, where life once began under the moonlight. Moonlight, yeah. Your eyes won't believe what your mind can't conceive. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Instant summer and girls that swirl to the music. Nights over Egypt.
been a minute, hasn't it? Yeah, you've been doing so much, so many great things.
Thank you. Just trying to stay busy and trying to stay in the game.
That's beautiful. I'm so glad to hear it. I love it. We've been supporting your music ever since, you know. Just
I appreciate it
yes.
so much. Thank you.
Yes. And I love the latest that I've heard. Oh man, this is an awesome track too.
Thank you. I think the last one I did was Call Me.
Yeah, Call Me. Yeah. Are you in the middle of your tour or?
Yeah, you know, I'm until I go back out to Chicago on 29th, which is like 2 weeks. So we're just promoting that, trying to sell those tickets and rehearsing and all of that stuff. And then, I mean, you know, just taking a break because I've been so busy. It feels good to just be home and get reacclimated to your house and figure out, you know, stuff you do around and you don't have to do it down. You're like, where I get this from? You know, so it's all back in the swing of things at home and cleaning out stuff for the summer. So it feels good to be home too. Hey! Yes, sir. Wait a minute, let me turn my volume. Okay, I have my volume.
How you doing this?
I'm good. Thank y'all for having me. And I know, I wasn't originally scheduled, but I don't turn down no interviews.
Well, we sure appreciate it.
Yo, what's up? This is Johnny B. And it gives me great pleasure to be doing this track with one of my biggest influences, a young man from Jamaica, Queens, New York. His name is Mr. Tom Brown.
Which one? Which one do you like? Because I know music is subjective. Everybody can go out there and phone.
By the way, how you doing,
Good to see you.
Always. Is it fun?
No, he hasn't showed up yet. I'm just waiting to see if he's
Oh, right. Let me see. Let me get us and get you on the press. Because I heard both of them. I was scanning over the album. The three of them, I heard Length, and Harrison. So we're still better. He's saying stuff all the time. We're going back and forth with stuff. So.
You trying to figure out what you're
I know what I'm thinking. I know what I'm thinking. Because that's what I'm looking, because I have to look for his new email address.
Oh.
Because it gets moved around. So what you got up to today?
When I'm finished talking to you guys, I'm going to finish rehearsing for my show. And then after I'm done with that, I am going to binge watch one of my favorite shows. And I got charcoal lamb chops waiting on me downstairs.
I'm curious, what would that be?
The show that I'm binging, currently, it's actually an old show called Nashville. But I like it not necessarily because I'm a fan of country music. I like it because it's depicting artists touring and navigating through the music business and independent artists trying to get signed, discovered, and I can relate to that right now. You know, people pulling power plays, you know, the money makes it work for the person that don't have the money, they gotta work a little harder. Like, it's really very realistic. It just happens to be taking place in Nashville. So this show came out a couple of years ago, and I happened to stumble on it on Netflix and started watching it, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. My husband keeps coming to me, why are you watching this country show? And I'm like, I'm not watching it for the country aspect, it's the music business aspect. Because every time he comes to me, you know, he's like, what is
Yeah.
And I'm like, it ain't the music, but you know, and you all know this country music, the lyrics is fire.
They
You know,
do.
they're amazing writers lyrically. So I'm listening to how they're writing. Like, it's a whole lot to do, and I really have to love the show. So that's my new adventure. Watching Nashville.
There you go. Well, to answer your question, radio is my favorite one.
Yeah, and so it's food.
Okay. Also, Let Me Be,
Yes.
which had a lot of things, looking at some of the other stuff you did on the voice, and other things like Harmony.
Yeah. Those are the songs that people really gravitate to. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Gary will tell you if you kind of, I don't even look at it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very proud of that album. It did very well when it came out. And I'm still working on the album. Still getting good feedback. And, you know, I'm proud of it. You know, I think when you start an album, the main accomplishment is to start it and to complete it. Because so many people start, or they'll drop a single and they don't want to go through the whole process of the album. It's a lot of work.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick because I want you to say that when we get on live.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And I want that. Don't you agree, Gary?
Yeah.
We want to hear that when you do this. Oh, sorry, my muscles are poking out. Strong workout today.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Come
I'm your
on,
host,
Hercules.
Gary Houston, and welcome to GHP Radio, the Indie Live Spot. Thank you for tuning in. Hope your week is going great. Well, let's get something started. Are you ready?
Wait a minute, let me see.
It's GHP Radio, the Indie Live Spot, with your host, Gary Houston, with co-hosts CTK and Von Coulter. Are you ready?
You don't want the class. You don't want.
Hey, I'm going to be 68, man.
Wow, I love I see you all this one. What's the birthday of this one?
August 18th.
Okay, come on, Leo. I'm
I was born on my mother's birthday as well.
Oh, I love that.
I was born on my grandfather's birthday.
I love that.
My niece was born on my birthday present on August 18th.
I love that. Yes.
Wow.
I love it. I love our strong energy. I love it. And we love hard and we love pure and we are born leaders, and I absolutely love that.
And we never, ever keep it in the closet. I see your closet, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Call them closets anymore.
what are they? Oh. Is that an off-camera conversation?
I know you're not here, but wish you were there. It's been such a long time, babe.
Okay.
You know I rock with you.
I have no
You know that I got you. You know that I got whatever you like.
Yeah, your filter's pretty limited.
Come to
I know you probably have TV videos where we're out with gangsters.
baby, I will dim the
We
light.
run prohibitions, clubs, and stuff like that. We play the nightclubs. I'm pretty sure you've seen that series. But in that one, Gary and I
Baby, I want you to know when you're all alone, just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance,
You can count on me to be
Yeah.
all you need.
Yeah.
Just pick up the phone.
We'll see how our dynamic is, how we feed off each other.
I'll get you right,
It can be
baby.
kinda crazy.
If it takes
I
all
love that.
night,
And if I had
baby,
to
just
choose a character, I
gotta
would
call,
do the muscle
baby.
and the hot dancer.
You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone.
I'm actually a Virgo, so
Okay, so my mom was a Virgo. When's your birthday?
Hear
September
your
6th.
voice.
And my mother's was
I'm
not
the
born.
very
Oh,
first
wow.
second, baby.
Okay, yeah.
Virgo, snap on your ass.
You got my attention.
Yeah, but see, here's the
Oh,
thing.
baby, I'm
My
listening.
mother, me and my mother always battled, you know, because she's strong and I'm strong. But I have a lot of tendencies because I'm raised by her. But that Leo still always come out and just, you know.
Right. Well, I guess Vaughn hadn't showed up yet, and
Baby, I want you to know when
he's missing the first.
Yes, he is.
And tell him my laptop is
don't you hesitate.
You know. Right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get us started.
To be all you need. Just pick up the phone. Call me back. I'll get you right, baby. If it takes all night, baby, just gotta call, baby. Call me. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone.
Show Elvis voice.
When I call you, you come see it, babe. Now it's my turn to reciprocate. You know I'm just a phone call away. Soon I'll be on your
I got the crew tripod thing.
alone. Just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate.
Uh-oh, what's that?
You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone.
Let's see.
I'll get you right, alright. If it takes all night, just gotta call.
Oh no, I know.
Oh, okay.
You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone.
Allow, yes.
Call me.
And like your boy said on, can you see me now?
Mm-hmm.
Bazing. So can I go like this?
Is there any way that both of you, like right now, the way I'm viewing y'all,
You mean turn it around like this?
can you turn your phone? Yeah, where it can feel. There you go.
What's that?
Okay. Let me
See if you can do it.
See, not go like this.
Yeah, there you go. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
both
see.
good.
Let me get some ambiance here.
wait a minute, let me move my.
There we go.
Won't you let me? I'll be all that you need.
There we go.
I know you never had it quite like this. You carry so
ready.
much on your shoulder. It's time to show you what a real love is. Forget the past,
Yep, I
baby,
reckon
let's
we are.
move forward. I can give you what you're missing.
this thing, man.
Push you
I gotta go warm.
for your vision. I just wanna be a team. That's just who I am. Gotta show you what I mean. Won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away from the and don't you hesitate to say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we are here. Welcome to the Indie Live Spot. And I tell you what, we're very excited today because we have our guest today, Miss Beth is in the house, and we just want to welcome her back. It's been a minute since we got to talk with her, and we're just so excited about having her back. And yeah, so welcome, Beth. It's nice to see you again.
Thank you. It's good to be seen and not viewed. I appreciate y'all having me one more time. Thank you.
Yes.
Extreme pleasure.
indeed.
Extreme pleasure.
Yeah, we just got
So
to
how should we begin, Gary?
Well,
how
I
should we
was
open up with this beautiful
I was just
song?
going to say I was really vibing off of that wonderful music by Beth. We was just, the Call Me was on, and then it
Oh
went-
yeah, that's one of my favorites.
yeah, and then it went back into Let Me Be. Just such a hot track. I love everything that Beth did.
Thank you.
It's just wonderful.
Who do you do your own writing, or
So
who produces you?
I have amazing, great, super, ultra talented producer, and he's also my music director for my band. His name is Marcus Devine, and
Okay.
he's been in the business probably over 30 years, and he's worked with everybody from Kelly Price to Silk to Destiny's
Yes, I've heard
Child
that
to
name.
112. And I'm honored that he has taken me under his wing to help me build and grow as an R&B artist. So with him, I write and collab the music. So the songs that you mentioned, Call Me, Let Me Be, Ooh. Those are songs that I co-wrote with him and he produced. Let Me Be was also co-written with another gentleman named Kenny Flav, who comes out of Queen Latifah's Flavor Unit. And he's a dope producer as well. I've known Kenny for many, many years. And so he brought me that track originally, and then he gave it to Marcus to kind of put his spin on it. And that's how we came up with Let Me Be. So people love that song. It's a bop. It's fun. I love to sing it. I love to perform it. And I get a great response from the audience every time I perform that song. So those 3 songs are fan favorites, and I'm grateful.
Oh,
well, I did pick the right 3 ones we were talking
You
earlier.
did. You did it. You done good.
Now you know I wasn't full of it.
You done good.
Yeah.
He did listen to that. That boy did.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Now,
so where you currently? I'm sorry, Gary. Go
well,
ahead.
no, I was just going to mention. So you basically have your own record label too. It's Anise, is that correct?
Yes, it is. You said it correctly. Yes. You know, I am the proud daughter of a Motown funk brother. My late father, Johnny Griffith, worked at Motown. He was one of their first jazz artists that ever signed to Motown Records, and he had his own record labels back in the day.
Yes.
He had a BETH Records that he named after me, and he had Anise Records that he named after my sister. So I took the Anise Records and changed the spelling of the name and open, you know, and put my music out. But I'm almost considering doing the BETH Records and doing it under my own name as well. You know, I love my sister so much, and my sister was who inspired me to sing.
Yes.
As a little girl, I watched her, and that's why I initially called it Anise Records, because I wanted to do something to honor my sister. So yeah, but I may do something with that other one too.
That's awesome. Yeah. CTK, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So, where did you get your music inspiration from? What motivates you? 2 questions, and the third one is: do you play any instruments like piano or kalimba, banjo, mouth harp, anything?
Spoon, something.
Sound like this girl.
Right.
She gets me, Gary.
Yeah.
Or either the ham bone. You a ham bone, like, you know, all that. Like, I'm dating myself with
or
that.
school
but,
desk
yeah.
detention, anything.
Yes.
Yeah, anything. So with my father being a classically trained piano player, I was brought up playing piano first. That is what I learned. I started playing piano when I was probably about 6 years old. And then I transitioned when I got into school to the clarinet and the tenor saxophone. So those are the instruments that I started playing. I no longer play, but I can read music.
Well, that's a shame. I know you kill it on sax. Oh, that's a shame. I wish you still had sax.
I love playing tenor saxophone and clarinet. Those were 2 of my favorite, and I was first chair in both of them when I played in school. So I really enjoyed it.
Cool.
In terms of inspirations, you know, I think I was inspired originally by my dad because he was a musician and he played music in the house. But in terms of singing, my ultimate favorite inspiration was Whitney Houston. That is who I saw first, that's who I related to. That is who I saw myself in. That is who I thought I looked like, resembled a tall, thin Black woman. And I saw her singing. And that is who I wanted to emulate and be like. So that was Whitney Houston was my start. And then it kind of transitioned to, you know, vocal wise. I love Aretha Franklin. I love Gladys Knight. I love Toni Braxton. You know, little Mariah Carey. All of the singers, the iconic big ballad singers from the 90s. Those were the ladies that inspired me. But to start, that got me out the gate, Whitney Houston.
Yes. Just all the greats there. Yeah. Now your tour you got it get to know me tour. Yeah. Now so tell us a little bit about that tour. How do you put that all together? Because that sounds like a pretty good.
My manager, my manager. This is all his doing. He tells me where I'm gonna go, and he tells me when I'm gonna sing. And then we pass it to my music director, Marcus Devine. He tells me what I'm going to sing. I am the type of artist that does not mind being instructed and led and developed. I am very hands-on, but I follow instructions, and I don't mind taking instructions because, as you can see, I'm in my closet. My favorite thing is to pick my outfit.
I heard that.
And that's what I want to do. I just want to sing the songs and be cute. And that sounds very shallow. But if I try to micromanage everything else, I won't be able to concentrate on vocally and aesthetically, right? So I let my manager tell me my dates. He has amazing insight and ideas. So our first stop is the Chicago City Winery, which is going to be June 29th. And we are in negotiations with the other city winery locations for the additional dates. So there will be additional dates coming.
Oh, great.
One of the things I'm most excited about this tour is I had tried to get into city winery for 2 years.
Okay.
And had what we've done, and it has turned into a tour, and I'm really, really excited and proud of myself for not quitting, but continuing to go.
Absolutely. Are you looking at any dates on the West Coast?
Not yet. So when I'm saying not yet, there are some things that are being discussed, but my manager doesn't tell me everything from every conversation.
Right.
The conversation is, you're doing a tour. Your first stop is Chicago, and we're negotiating the other dates. And I said, okay.
Okay.
And I'm okay with that because I trust them.
And did you say you were still on your or tour with Kim, or do you?
Yeah, Kim is not touring right now. He's basically doing spot dates right now. But absolutely, I'm still working with him. My next show with him is July 11th.
Okay.
And then I'll be out with him the 16th, 17th, and 18th of July as well.
Yeah, that is a really. He has a really great shows. And
Yes,
stuff.
he does.
And I'm sure. Did you get the opportunity? Because I've heard you had got the opportunity to actually start opening for him as well.
I did. I was opening for him. I opened for him for an entire year.
And
it was awesome. All over the country. That was really, really a lot of fun. And it was one of those things where you start to appreciate seeing what an artist actually has to do to handle a crowd. You know, because when you're doing background, it's one thing. When you go out there and it's just you singing, I had so much more appreciation for Kim and what he does to just go out there and handle an entire crowd for an hour. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of preparation. And I absolutely love it. Like, sometimes you do something different and it stretches you and you say, yeah, no, that's not for me. But me having the opportunity to open for a year, we were in DC, we were in South Carolina, we were in Vegas, we went California. I think my favorite was opening at the Palms in Vegas, opening his show there. That was incredible. And I said to myself, there are major artists, there are big artists that have never done shows in Vegas. And I'm opening a show in Vegas. Like, it was incredible.
That is incredible.
I have a question. I'm sorry to interrupt, Gary, but
no, you're good.
You know how my mind triggers. I get triggered with certain things.
It's that Leo thing. I hear you. Go ahead.
Tell me, Beth, did you do a concert with Kim 2 years ago in Long Beach? Maybe 2 years, 2.5
Was
years
it an
ago?
outside show?
Yes, it was an outside show. Najee was there. I saw you. Okay. I knew I saw you. All right, here we go, Gary.
Yeah.
Okay. I was sitting front row. We had the best table out there because Lynn Roundtree, my man,
Okay.
was playing.
I know
He was on-
Lynn. I've toured with Lynn. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I just got to talk to him this morning. But anyway, we talking about you right now. Anyway.
Okay.
I was there and I saw her, Gary.
See, small world.
I was backstage roaming around too.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
In Kim's show, I sing a tribute to Patti LaBelle in his show.
Yeah, but I said, wait a minute. I said, that looks familiar.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. And even though I know I'm like 68, I know the mind ain't gone yet completely, but I can remember a few things. But yeah, but when you said Kim and then you said California too, I said, whoa, wait a minute. But Gary will tell you, my mind pops up weird things like that sometimes, and it's always some kind of weird. There's always some kind of weird connection.
It's okay, yeah. But I've been with Kim for probably about 11 years, so yes, you saw me.
That's pretty
fantastic.
cool. That is cool.
So Gary, na 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 na.
I know, right?
Song.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic.
Now, since the
Yeah,
last
what-
time we had a talk with you, Beth, I've also heard you're actually an author now. I don't know if
Yeah, I have 2 children's books out. One
Yeah.
is called I Am Beautiful Inside and Out, and the other book is called How I See Myself. The first book is a book based on anti-bullying. And the second book is a book of affirmations for younger children to be able to recite and say to themselves as they start their day to empower them. And I had a great time writing those books because I was also ministering to myself at the same time. I think affirmations should start with children, but they also carry on into your adulthood.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
agree.
I'm very proud of the 2 books, and I'm currently working on the 3rd.
Congratulations
Fantastic.
on that.
Congratulations. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
So
I'm
let-
proud of myself.
You should be. I have another question. Out of all those 11 tracks that you have on there, which one would you say was the most draining emotionally, to where you just had to get past that and work past it? Which song? Because each time we write songs, it's like our kids. We're attached to them. We get sensitive about them. We're artists, so we feel certain things the average person doesn't. So which song would you say that you had to actually come to truths with yourself and just release that emotion into one single song?
Nothing on my second album.
Mhm.
All of those songs, I'm not going to say they're easy. They were easy, but they did not emotionally drain me or pull from me in the way that you described it.
Mhm.
The one song that was most challenging for me to record was on my first album.
Mm.
And I did a remake of Chapter 8, Anita Baker, I Just Want to Be Your Girl. That, by far, out of my 2 albums and 8 singles,
Mhm.
has been the most challenging song because I was doing a song that was already a classic. And I had to keep the integrity of the song. And also, I was being produced by Michael Powell, who wrote the song, who produced Anita Baker doing the same exact song.
Mhm.
So the pressure was just, it was 10 plus for me,
Mhm.
to the point where I recorded it and he stopped me and he said, "Go home. You're not ready. Go back and practice and come back another day." That has never, ever happened to me before. It's not happened since then, but that was the one song. So yeah, my second album, it wasn't that emotionally draining, even though there were some songs that I connected to and actually loved. But the way you described it, it was off the first album. I'm still traumatized from working with Mike, and not in a bad way. He just
Right.
me and stretched me so much for that song. And he kept telling me, if you don't do this song right, we're not putting it out. He was like, because Anita did this song. Like, you have to bring it.
Right.
If and when you get a chance, if you go to my first album, Free, and you listen to that song, I don't know if you're familiar with that song, but Chapter 8 did it with Anita Baker, and it's I Just Want to Be Your Girl.
Yeah.
So I have gotten great feedback on the remake of that song. And the fact that Mike Powell put his stamp of approval on it and released that song for me, I am truly honored. I truly love, honor, and respect Michael Powell for his longevity in the business, for all of the people that he's produced. He's produced Gladys Knight, he's produced Patti LaBelle, he's produced Anita Baker, and he produced me. And he happens to be a dear friend of mine. And that recording, that session, those sessions grew me and stretched me. And to get his stamp of approval was really a big deal for me.
Fantastic. Great. That is a great answer. I have another question for you.
Sure, I love questions.
But this one is what is your feeling on these people doing these so-called pseudo songs and trying to gain unlimited years of experience or whatever through a pseudo fake made up AI type of thing and trying to pass it off when they've just been doing something for like a week? I mean, you see where I'm going with this? What is your feeling on? I'd like to call them cellophane artists cellophane artist because you can see through all that crap.
It's very sad. It's very unfortunate, and it's very sad and unfortunate just how social media is today. I think social media started out one way, and it has turned into a shit show, if I can say that.
Oh, you can all day, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like it really is, and it's unfortunate for people who are really working and have really been putting in the work. Yeah. And then you have somebody who pushes a button and says, I want to sound like Rihanna. I want to sound like Beyonce. And then you have this song and you put some inspiring words to it. And now everybody's taking off running, and it's not even a real person. It's not a real song. You have not taken vocal lessons. You have not been with a performance coach. You have not been in a studio. You don't even know how to double and track your voice. You've not been at any talent competitions. You've not had, you don't even know what it's like to be an artist. I've been doing this a long time, and I've been doing this to the point where there was not even, I was recording before there was Pro Tools, where, you could duplicate your voice. I was recording when I had to sing. If I stacked my vocals, I had to go in there and I had to stack my vocals 8 times if they wanted 8 voices, right? I had to do it. Now I sing it one time and they just split the voice and they stack it with the computer. I started recording when I had to do it myself. So now that you can push a button, it makes it easier. Yes, it makes your session go quicker, but you're not getting the grit. You're not putting the time in. And then when it comes time for you to do a live show, you can't do a live show because you're not used to singing more than 5 minutes.
Let's hold. Let me stop you right there. Since you brought live show in, let me stop you right there. Speaking of live shows, and you talking about social media and all this, now you got these filters and these women, especially I love the women, I love the ladies, I love y'all, but come on, you're not looking like. You really do. Your nose has changed, your body's changed, but you're pushing your music on this stuff. And then when people go to see you, you're looking like a Dorian Gray. The social media filter thing has gone crazy.
It has gone crazy.
Okay, since we can go crazy with the AI music, let's go crazy. Oh, this mic is on. Let's go crazy with the physical. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody goes to my social media page, you will see there are numerous videos of me in the gym training. I have a trainer. I'm in there 3 days a week. I'm calorie counting. I am watching what I eat. I am working on my physique so that when I show up live, you get BETH. You don't get, wait a minute, she look,
and they're not tipping you from way afar.
Right.
So, you can film my show. They're like this, man. Yeah, you can film my show, but you gotta film it from way.
Yeah, I need you in the last row. Don't come up close.
Don't zoom in.
And I get it. I get that life is real. We're aging. We're changing. All of those things happen. Right. But there are things that you can do to prolong and hold off the aging process. Watch what you eat. Watch how much you drink. Go to bed. Drink your water. Go to the gym. Like the little things. You know what I'm saying? I like to tell people I'm not a spring chicken. I'm a summer chicken. But I work hard at trying to keep myself relevant. And when you putting all these filters on yourself, and it's not the real you, or you're not practicing and you're not putting in the work, that's not fair for the people that are. But it is what it is. And I can't be worried about how, because, a cheater, if you're going to cheat, you're going to be found out eventually.
Yeah. That's right. That's
true.
If you're doing that with your music, you're doing that with your look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and especially if you're not like I said, a live show. I have a live show coming up, and I'm working on my live show. And I want people to go, and I want people to see me, and I want them to hear me. There's not going to be AI singing for me. It's going to be me.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not that artist that you can only see on social media. You can only watch me on Instagram because I can't show up in person.
Right. Yeah, but they are getting crazy with it. Come on, all of a sudden you're on the cover of your album and you're looking like you just got out of high school. I mean, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that Madonna thing, you know?
Yeah, no, it's not. Come on, y'all. And your face look all pulled back.
I know, right? So right. Oh my.
But
goodness.
anyways, that just all goes with that Suno stuff. That
No, you're
you know,
right.
It just it opens up doors to all that crap.
Technology, AI, those things are going to happen. They're going to grow.
Yeah.
They're going to evolve. But you have to tastefully use it, and you can't allow
There
it
you
to
go.
you can't allow it to define you.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
That's it right there. You have to tastefully use it. Because you have a gun, that don't mean you can go shoot up the place.
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
Thank you.
Now, if you mess with me, I might have to use my gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? But you tastefully do what you need to do. So
Do what you need to do. That's right.
Well, I
That's
see
right.
we have Vaughn that showed up. What's up, Vaughn? How you doing,
I don't
bro?
know. I
Fun.
don't even know. I don't even know if you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can hear
Yeah, we
you.
can see you too now.
Yes.
we
Okay.
see you in
How you
here.
doing, Vaughn?
Welcome, brother. Welcome. And
Wow, it's like I haven't seen y'all in years,
I
man.
know.
I
Right.
know, right.
My
right.
goodness.
yes.
And look, we got a new guest on there.
Yes.
It looked like she got a full wardrobe going on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
uh-huh.
And we're not going to keep it in the closet. We're just going to let it all out here. She's
This
been
is
very
my
forthcoming.
favorite space. I love being in my closet. It makes me happy. So yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely, nothing wrong with being in your closet.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, yes. So yes, this is Vaughn Coulter, Beth, and he's also one of the hosts here on the show. And so.
But hi, Vaughn.
Well, how are you?
I'm good today. How are you?
Excellent, excellent.
Good.
And I caught the tail end of your conversation, and you have a lot of energy. I'm like, whoa, who's this?
She's a Leo, man.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, awesome.
Like me. She's a Leo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's good to see my comrades in the interview business,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Houston and Mr. CTK.
Yes.
You know,
Indeed. Yeah. Did you get a chance to look at some of the information about Beth that I sent to you, Vaughn?
I'm sorry. Say that again, Gary.
No, I was just saying. Did you get a chance to kind of look over some of the information I sent out? About Vaughn. I mean, about Beth. I didn't know if you had a chance.
A little bit
to,
of it.
I know
I've been real busy because I don't know if you know this or not, but I participate in jungle breakdown, and so I got enough trees, I got enough property, try to clean up around here.
Yes.
I got a creek going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just
Not a
great.
creek, a crick.
Yeah, I got a creek.
Yeah.
I got a creek going
There you go,
I
Beth.
got all kinds of stuff going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting. I was waiting on my wife to come back. She probably just said, you know what, I'm gonna let him do his show, and then I'll just show back up because this is a joint effort over here. So
Yeah.
But anyway, I know I missed out on a whole lot trying to get this thing hooked up, and I just wanted to kind of like let have y'all fill me in on where we are with this conversation because
Yeah, I'll be glad you froze up. Did I
Yeah.
freeze up too?
No, you didn't freeze. It just looked like Vaughn's was frozen there.
Oh, well, yeah, Vaughn's back. So,
and I just recently went to a concert with a friend of mine who's a musician,
Mm-hmm.
and so lost my Wi-Fi there.
Mhm.
Doggone it. Anyway, and he had a vocalist. We were doing a special concert honoring the work of George Benson.
Okay.
And he had a vocalist there, and he was, I know him very well, and I know he's got a great tenor,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but from what I was trying to figure out, I said, okay, I know George Benson he's got another kind of tenor. He's got a different voice altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And so the gentleman was having problems trying to connect with that voice, you know.
Yeah.
And I knew he was going to struggle with that. So when you're singing, do you try to sound exactly like the vocalist who recorded the song, or do you just create in that same range? Do you just kind of stay in that same range, or do you just kind of like go out and just be you?
Well, that's a great question. I think as a vocalist, we are very selective in the songs that we sing based on if we feel there are any similarities with our voice and who we are covering. Right. So there would be some singers that I would not try to cover because I know that my tone, timbre of my voice is complete opposite of theirs, you know, or if it's somebody who I feel like there will be some similarities, I would try to cover their song. So I would start with, are there any similarities with me and my vocal ability versus the person I'm covering? And then I would try to keep the integrity of the song by trying to keep the nuances that original vocalist did. And then I would do me.
Okay.
I would not try to sound like I'm imitating them, because then it sometimes start to sound a little, you know, like caricature. You don't want that. Right. You want to maybe keep some of the inflections, the nuances, you know, the integrity of what they did, but still do you. And I think the average person would say, well, I know that's not them. They're just trying to pay homage to that vocalist. So yeah, and again, if it was somebody who I know that I can't sound like, I wouldn't try. You know.
Okay.
So or I would do my best, because there are some situations where you don't have a choice and you're told this is what you're going to sing. So then in that case, you just have to do your best.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, you know, we're still trying to reconcile with the passing of Peabo Bryson here. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. And so Peabo, I mean, you know, I remember hearing his voice back in the days when I'm originally from California though. And when I first heard his voice, I said, who is that?
His voice was just impeccable. And I had an opportunity to work with Mr. Bryson. I opened for him. He came to Detroit. I opened the show for him, and it was absolutely a dream. And it was amazing working with him. And I remember he came out after my sound check and he said, come here. And he said, did I hear you say you sing background? I said, yeah. He said, you don't need to be singing background for nobody.
Right.
I said, thank you so very much.
Oh, that was such a good thing he said.
I appreciate it. I said, but sister got to work. She got to do till she can get, you know, in the front of the stage. But it was an honor to open the show for him. It was an honor to meet him, to speak with him. And it was, and he's come back to Detroit, and I've seen him. I have like a couple pictures with Peabo. Very nice guy, just a stellar talent, and a voice like no other. A voice like no other. You can hear his voice and know that's him.
Yes, indeed.
Not like who I can't picture. No, that's Peabo. Like you know his voice.
Yeah,
exactly.
Beautiful. A huge loss. Absolutely. Yeah.
Major.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just kind of I got to the point where I was listening to a lot of people talk about his voice and his vocal stylings, and I remember when there was a comparison between him and Luther at that time.
Oh no comparison.
And I kept saying, you can't. That's apples and oranges.
They're two totally different singers, two totally different voices.
Right.
Both a 10, but they're just different.
Yeah, like Michael and Prince.
They're just
exactly.
Yeah.
He's excellent over here. He's excellent over there. You don't compare the two. You just let each one be great in their lane. Yeah. You don't try to mix them two now.
Right.
Yeah, I found it a ridiculous statement to make, and it's like, look, I know. I mean, I fell in love with Peebo's voice more so than Luther's. That's just the way I looked at it. Because Peebo had a tone, and then it was almost like the title to one of his hits, "Reaching for the Sky." he would go up that range like that ladder.
Just walk
And that
right on.
tone was so consistent as he climbed up into the sky. You know, I was like, I don't know anybody else that sings like this.
He
I
was
just
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
really was.
And so, you know, I admire vocalists. You guys can do all kinds of, and you're just amazing, you know. And you know, and the women are definitely not second fiddle behind any of the men. The women are just as powerful with what they bring to the table. So, you know, all I got to say is, like, I just came in on the conversation. I just wanted to throw that out there, because I figured, like, that would be a question that you could, you know, something that you can kind of give me an answer to, and find out exactly what people were trying to say about those two men, you know.
I just think they're both 10s in their own lane.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
The thing about it, I have a pretty good relationship.
Uh-oh.
My goodness, I can't, hopefully, the way my memory's been working here lately, I sound like an old man. So, Sabrina Albright.
Okay, Gerald Albright. Yeah, I know
Gerald
Gerald.
Albright's daughter. Yeah.
I worked with him working with Anita Baker. So yes, absolutely.
Yeah, she's. I mean, I think she's still in Europe. I think, from what I know, she's been over there overseas for the last, I want to say, last 4 or 5 months now. So it's a lot of work going on over there. So I you know, she kind of comes on my Facebook page and got a lot to talk about being over there. But I admire her a whole lot. She's got you know, she's very talented. And you know, I just admire you guys. You guys are just amazing talent out there.
Thank you.
And just knowing that, you know, you're on the show today, I had, you know, with all the, you know, because Foster Silvers passed away recently, and you know, we're dealing with a lot of these things, and you know, that's been on my mind a whole lot for the last 2 or 3 weeks. You know, how it was almost like it all happened at the same time. Ron LaPreed.
Yeah, threes, like they say. Yeah.
Hey, yep, it goes in threes.
Yeah.
One that talks about this kind of stuff on, you know, when you're in your lifespan and what you do as far as like what your career is, and there's not a lot of people that you can share that with. So I knew when I was coming on this show today, it was going to be a good time for me, because I know everybody can kind of like chime in and see where they are, you know, with what they know about the business, you know, especially about all these vocalists that are passing away right now. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
No, those were good. Those were good points. Those were great questions. Yeah.
Now, Vaughn, are you aware of Beth, whose Beth's father is?
Say that again, Gary.
Are you aware of Beth, whose Beth's father was?
And it wasn't Darth Vader, so.
Yeah, he was one of the Funk Brothers, wasn't he?
Yes.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Yes.
I'm glad you brought that up, Gary, because I've watched this documentary about all of these incredible musicians out of Detroit.
Right.
And it just blew me away. You know, Charles McPherson, and, you know.
She lives here now, by the way.
You got Terrence Blanchard, and wow. And there's
a lot of talent here.
It always has been.
It always has. I was going to say there was, there is. This has always been a talented place, and I'm honored to be born and raised and still residing in Detroit.
And your dad was a guitarist, right?
No, keyboard
Keyboard player.
Keyboard. Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
Your history. You are a lineage of history.
I am. I'm honored, and I'm honored that I'm carrying on my father's legacy and his name, and his
Yes.
contribution to American music, to Black music, you know, to pop, to funk. Motown has influenced every genre of music.
Everything.
So I'm just honored.
Everybody.
I'm
Yeah.
truly honored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
It's
Von,
just,
I'm
that
so glad.
documentary.
I'm glad you can make it on with us, Von, to get in time so you could chime in on some of this stuff here. 'Cause
Right.
we missed you being around. We know you've been busy. And what better way than to have a beautiful guest like Beth on here? They say things happen for a reason. There was a cancellation, and we got lucky because we were able to get her.
Yes.
I couldn't think of a better quick replacement that is more qualified.
Well, I'm
even
lucky to
jump in.
talk to y'all.
So I understand that, but it's just good to have someone here that has talent.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Now I think I saw something somewhere down on the pipe. The brother that we had on the show not too long ago, Omar Wilson. Are you doing a collaborate with Omar?
And Darnell,
Beth?
yeah.
We did record something, yes.
Y'all did? Okay. I just saw that in the over the week here, and I was like, wow. Okay. Is he? And I can't remember. Is he out of Detroit too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Omar lives on the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So what else you got coming up? That of course you did mention a little bit earlier about your schedule that's coming up again. So if
so I'm looking forward to starting on my third album. I'll start on that sometime in the latter part of the year. And I have the third children's book. I'm working on that. And I am looking forward to the additional dates for my Get to Know Me tour. So those are the things that we're actually promoting right now. We're working on right now. So,
yeah. Awesome. Well, we sure do appreciate you coming on today and hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm happy that a spot opened up that I could come talk to you guys.
I'm so glad too.
Yeah, I truly appreciate that. As an independent artist, I think that you cannot take for granted the opportunities to talk to people, to allow your music to be heard and your story to be told. So thank you for your platform. Thank you for having me. I am honored to be on your show. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
for
Beth.
coming.
Thank you, Beth. I sure appreciate it. Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, do Von and CTK, you got anything else you want to ask Beth before we leave?
I think we covered a lot of stuff. It was a great pleasure to meet you today, Beth. You say you know Lynn Roundtree. That's my buddy there. Yeah, we're his special guests, my wife and I, for the San Diego Jazz Fest concert, which is tomorrow. And he's made us his special guest. So
please
we're looking forward to seeing him. I'm gonna tell him I talked to you.
Awesome, yeah.
And he's just a great brother.
Yes,
we'll probably be hooking up in a few hours later on today, though, as well. But
tell him you had me on your show. Tell him
I sure will.
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah.
I'm gonna let him know. Definitely for sure.
Yeah.
But that's what's going on this weekend, Von. As you know, there'll be Lynn, there'll be Layla Hathaway, there'll be Najee tomorrow. So I'm excited because my wife and I just get to kick it with all of them. And
Najee's my guy too. I've toured with Najee as well. Love working with him. Yes.
I'll tell him as well.
Yeah, just say all you got to do is tell him I did an interview with Beth. I met Beth, and that's my guy. Yeah.
I'll tell him that tomorrow. You can guarantee that. I'll guarantee you that one. But that's what's going on in San Diego. So San Diego's lit up right now. Tonight it's Boney James and Jesse J and some of the other.
That's nice. Boney James was just in Detroit on Wednesday.
And
then our player, Big Mike, that's a friend of mine as well. And I'm open for Boney James as well, yes.
Well, him I won't be seeing, but I will tell the others, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, Beth, could you actually tell everybody how they can get to you as far as your website and things of that nature?
I would love to. For your viewers, please come check me out at BethAlwaysSings.com. You can connect with me there. You can read more about me. You can find out about my next shows and performances. Also, my social media handles are linked to my website as well, which is also Beth Always Sings. And my upcoming show, June 29th at City Winery in Chicago. I will be headlining my first show there in the Chicago area. I'm really excited about that. So all that information is on BethAlwaysSings.com.
Awesome.
Congratulations on Break a Leg, girl. I know you're going to knock them dead.
I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you very much. I'm excited about it.
All right. Very good. Very good.
If you have any, if you have anything currently out there, let us know. I'm a broadcaster by trade.
Okay.
I have my own radio station.
Okay.
And so just, if you happen to just, share information with Gary, he'll share it with me.
Well, Gary has it. So, Gary,
Yeah.
you could share my music and everything with Vaughn. That would be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Absolutely.
No problem. No problem at all.
Thank you.
Because Gary hasn't done us wrong in any capacity.
Oh,
he's going
wow.
to get us that. He's going to get us the voices and the musicians.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, continue, Beth, doing your thing, because everything seems to be falling right for you. I love it.
Thank you.
And hope to see you at some point in live.
Okay.
I want to come to a show for sure.
Where are you located?
Now I'm actually in Oklahoma City, so
Okay.
yeah, we're in the central part of the country,
Okay.
and so a lot of times I have to travel to go somewhere to see people. So,
Okay.
but I'm definitely going to be watching your schedule and looking out for you. For
I
sure.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with that said, we're going to end this, and of course, everybody enjoy the rest of the weekend out there. Be safe, and also we look forward for the next week. We have Juneteenth is actually coming up on next weekend, so there's going to be a lot of things going on then. So, again, for everyone, please be safe out there, and we'll see you next time right here on GHP Radio, the Indie Live Spot. Y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
All right.